Asmongold being against immigration on principle. Should anyone be really surprised by any of this whatsoever? That inevitably this stupid fucking roach ass moron would inevitably go down the fucking rabbit hole of white nationalism? No. I can't believe that my heckin' Gamerino, Asmongold would go down the inevitable white, like, nationalist fucking pipeline after, I don't know, constantly flirting with fucking conservatism for all this time. What is this? Bringing in a bunch of people into homogenous society that doesn't share any of our values, language will create problems. All right. Why is this extremely 3 IQ? Brother, you live in America. Just parroting the fucking white nationalist talking point. No wonder he's a big fan of Nick Fuentes now. Dude, you live in America. You are in a country of immigrants. You, like, if you don't like that, the basis of America, you can just leave. Okay, get deported to, I don't know, fucking Japan or some shit, where they're not going to like you because they're going to see you as some fucking imperial gaijin and want you to fuck off anyways or some shit. Like, there's a reason why every study, every sort of economic indicator, every cultural indicator says that people, when they are able to mix together and live with one another, create some of the most culturally diverse and greatest cities on the fucking planet. New York, Los Angeles. These places are in terms of economic and cultural prosperity, at the top of the fucking world. But if we just make them a bunch of I don't know, like shitholes for fucking white people, that means it's still gonna have the exact same cultural prominence and also economic productivity as anywhere else in comparison to Tokyo or Japan. Oops. Someone better tell Asmongold about that. About the Japanese economy currently fucking shitting the bed right now, and it's currently a very culturally and racially homogenous fucking area. I digress, though. What does he have to say?
Are you anti-immigration on principle, or simply because of the state of the U.S. today? I'm anti-immigration generally out of principle.
Okay, so then you're not American. Okay, bye. See ya. Get deported, dumbass. Then you are fundamentally anti-American. The basis of your fucking goddamn country was built off of immigrants. Settlers were fucking immigrants. Like how can you be anti-immigration on fucking principle when living in America? That's just like it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Because this guy will like morally preen and preach about how he's like a real good old American, how he's like America first. He loves America. It's all about America, 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 America. And then like say stupid dumb shit like, "Oh, I'm against immigration on principle." Brother, your country is a country of immigrants. Like, okay, bro.
Yeah, I think that bringing in a bunch of people.
Wait, I'm a little curious. Is Asmongold like Irish or something, or Italian in any way, shape, or form? Because it used to be in the 1930s that they would think of him as like subhuman and non-white back in the fucking 30s. Does he not know about any of this fucking history? Oh, of course not, because he's just a political tourist who doesn't understand any of this stuff.
Into a homogenous society that don't share any of the values or even the language of that society will create problems no matter what. And I think that you can just you can look at this as an abstract idea, and you can easily come to the conclusion that this will cause problems.
Like what? Immigrants are less likely to commit crime, more likely to commit to the fucking economy, or they already pay taxes, so they contribute to the economy, not commit to the economy, contribute to the economy rather. They pay taxes. They don't benefit off of any of the American social safety nets that exist because they are not naturalized fucking citizens. So it's like it's a win-win-win. It's just a win, generally speaking, for any fucking state. He's just saying this because he's a fucking white nationalist. But, like, buddy, quick reminder. Your dumbass parents used to be fucking immigrants before. Like, or your grandparents, your great-grandparents. Like, whoever the fuck, right? Like, you know what I fucking mean. Like, America, nation of immigrants, a bunch of fucking British settlers, well, and French and Spanish, I digress. Settlers came in from fucking Europe in order to settle the land and created America. You are a nation of immigrants. Your heritage is that of immigration. The reason why America is successful is because of immigration. All of the greatest American cultural exports that exist result of immigrants. All of it is immigrants. African Americans are purveyors and creators of American culture. Same with Hispanic immigrants. All like I think one of the biggest fucking goddamn artists right now in America is Bad Bunny, and he's fucking Puerto Rican. No white people's topping those exact same charts in comparison to fucking Bad Bunny. Yikes. It's almost as if everything that America is and owes its fucking heritage to is because of fucking immigration. So making it a racially fucking homogenous society is just nonsensical to me. It's stupid. The only reason why he's parroting all this like white nationalist fucking bullshit is probably because he's watching a lot more Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you don't have to like be a genius or like a wizard or an economist to figure this out. It's so obvious.
Okay,
it's common sense.
What's the argument? Also, okay, I really need to fucking talk about this common sense bullshit because it's fucking stupid. In terms of what is common sense, I'm going to ask you this question. Okay, not a question. I'm just going to state these facts. Donald Trump is currently underwater, and the Republican Party is currently underwater in terms of all of their fucking policy prescriptions. Immigration, underwater. In terms of what ICE is doing, underwater. In terms of the attempted detentions and deportations of legal migrants, keep in mind, these are migrants who have gone through the process of becoming fucking citizens or getting permanent fucking residence. Everyone that's the deportations that are happening amongst them currently underwater. Like, people do not approve of that. People do not approve of what he is doing in terms of stopping crime, which is his best issue. Underwater in that as well. He is currently underwater in terms of every fucking issue. In terms of every fucking political issue. Donald Trump is currently underwater. People do not like his fucking policies. I ask you, what is common sense about that? What I want to understand. What is common sense about a dude who is currently enacting policies that the American people, the broader electorate that exists within America, finds to be extremely fucking unpopular? At this point, I think it's just... I have, like, no other reason to assume besides this is just a thought-terminating cliche. That's it. This is just a saying that conservatives have, a talking point that conservatives have to just essentially turn their brains off and not think about any of their fucking positions. It's just meant to just close out any fucking discussion on any particular fucking issue. It is definitionally just a thought-terminating cliche.
Yeah, it is. Legal migration, not legal migration for me? Well, if you bring in a bunch of legal migrants that also don't speak the language, that also don't share the reality, if you have a law that effectively allows your country to be subverted by foreigners that are coming into it, that are not assimilating, why do you have that law?
Oh, so he's just a white nationalist. Oh, he's just an ethno-nationalist now. Okay. Yeah, he's just gone further down the fucking pipeline. One of the biggest fucking content creators currently on the fucking platform right here, just spewing white nationalist fucking talking points. Hey, Twitch, you guys should probably do something about this. You got another fucking Nick Fuentes on the fucking platform. Genuinely fucking insane that he's saying this shit. Like, what do you mean? Legal migrants are now subverting the values of the United States of America? In what way? How? How exactly? Like, what's the evidence for this? Because they're trying to participate in society like anyone else? They went through the fucking process. Like, that talking point can somewhat make sense. I don't agree with it. I think it's fucking stupid anyways if you're talking about illegal migrants. But he's talking about legal migrants here. No, what he wants overall is just a white ethno-state. He just wants the fucking white ethno-state. Yeah, I think he's been starting to watch a lot more fucking Nick Fuentes because Nick Fuentes says this exact same fucking shit. Listen, his ugly roach ass, I think, used to have like an Asian girlfriend and probably left his stupid looking head ass after, I don't know, spewing all this complete fucking nonsense. Good luck, I don't know, good luck getting any fucking bitches on your dick by being a weirdo fucking incel dipshit.
If you have a law that actively works against the best interests of the country, why does it exist?
Like what?
So I think that really something being legal versus illegal matters, but even legal migration should be managed at a very low level in a lot of cases. And I think that a lot of countries think that they are going to solve their economic problems by just importing infinity third worlders. I don't think that's going to work.
Explicitly white nationalist fucking talking points. If you're having fucking population problems, you want to incentivize immigration. And guess what? The US is about to start having population problems because the economy is fucking failing. And there has to be a quick short-term solution to the fucking problem right now. So, you need to have fucking immigration in order to be able to help compensate for that. So you can have some form of maintenance of society, so then you can fix the economic fucking problems that are currently happening in the country. The problem is the reason for as to why that's not happening, and in reality, is because corporations, billionaires, the rich, what they overall want is a workforce that's going to shut up, sit down, and not fucking complain after being given complete fucking dog shit fucking work that they get paid less for because they're currently a fucking migrant, and if they want to call the Gestapo ice freaks to come in and fucking deport them, they can fucking do that. Again, this is all about maintaining fucking hierarchy and systems of fucking control for these people. But for Asmongold in particular, what he just wants is a white ethno-state. Like, that's it. He wants a fucking ethno-state. Because, again, the shit that he's complaining about is not based in reality or in the fucking data whatsoever. Like, there's not really much to fucking argue about here. All the data and the statistics point to him being exactly fucking wrong. So, again, in terms of economic prosperity, it is significantly better in Democrat-run cities. Those are the economic centers of the United States of America. They are contributors of tax dollars to the federal government consistently. And guess what? They are all, I don't know, in the guise of this Schubstaffel trooper over here, this fucking SS officer, in his mind, those are dens of, I don't know, like, murder, rape, and drug dealing or some shit. So therefore, all the Browns have to get fucking deported out of the country as a result. Despite the fact that they are net contributors to the economy, generally speaking, in terms of tax dollars. The white shithole states that he essentially wants to, I guess, live in are net drains on the fucking economy and always need to have more federal dollars in order to be able to maintain their shithole fucking economies and shithole fucking states, because otherwise, how are you going to maintain all those incredibly fucking extractive industries and necessary for maintaining a fucking state? If you want to be leeches on the fucking federal government to all the fucking blue cities that make significantly more fucking money in comparison to these shithole fucking states, that's fine. Who cares? Whatever. Who gives a shit about any of that? And also, as really expected, in terms of culture, places like Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, way bigger centers of fucking culture that exist within the United States of America in comparison to fucking Republican states. And that's a consistently the case when it comes to all the sort of purveyors of culture for the United States of America. And why is that? Oh, because it's got a lot of fucking immigrants and populations and peoples constantly mixing with one another to create a fusion of something significantly fucking better. So again, he's just wrong. The state that he wants to create is going to stagnate and become like a decrepit shithole. So I guess in the mind of dumbasses like fucking Asmongold, that's totally fine in his mind because, I mean, he is one of Nurgle's fucking strongest champions. So, I mean, I guess it checks out. But now he's going to talk about the illegal ICE raids, which have all been ruled as illegal. For the most of these ICE raids have been ruled as illegal by various judges. Also, he wants to think about deploying the fucking military as well to have them do ice raids as well rather. Funny little thing called Posse Comitatus Act. So if we could just get that, Posse Comitatus. So the Posse Comitatus Act is a United States federal law signed into law on June 18th, 1878 by President Rutherford B. Hayes that limits the use of federal military personnel to enforce domestic law by the federal government or by other government entities such as county sheriffs and justices of the peace. So it should be fairly obvious why it is bad to use the fucking military in order to do fucking immigration enforcement. First of all, they're not trained to do that. Second of all, it's kind of a bad look for a ostensible like liberal democracy like the United States of America fashions itself to be, to just deploy the military randomly around and just like rounding up a bunch of fucking goddamn minority populations that exist within their country. Kind of evokes some images from history that are not fucking fondly remembered. But for this roach, this I don't know, drain upon society known as Asmongold. So actually, that's like totally heckin' fucking base, because again, for this motherfucker, he just wants the white ethno-state because for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe he blames all of society's woes on the fact that there's a bunch of Hispanic Chads and Tyrones that are taking all the women away from him or some shit. I don't fucking know. He's just a racist fucking prick.
Ignoring the ice raids, you said it. I'm desensitized, and I think the ice raids are fascism. I don't think that they're fascism. I think that they're justice, and I think that they're not hard enough. If I was the president, I would probably militarize I would bring in the military and have them do ice raids too.
He's already trying to do that, and every single time, and there was a recent judgment passed by Judge Immergut, Trump appointee, where he was trying to deploy the military to help ICE do their fucking raids. He got blocked again from deploying the National Guard within Portland, where Judge Immergut, in her statement saying, like, she said, like, there is just no case and no instance whatsoever in which the National Guard needs to be fucking deployed for this, for any form of immigration enforcement. The argument that the administration is providing is nonsensical and non-existent. So I guess if you want to do some illegal shit, Asmongold, I guess you and the president are hand in hand, just like this, buddy. So that's cool.
Like all of the active duty military that are just sitting around in like the fucking, we're paying them to just sit around at these bases doing nothing. No, I would get every single one of them, and I would put all of them on, other responsibilities, like
They did that in Los Angeles, you fucking moron. The Marines were deployed. 2,000 National Guardsmen were deployed illegally without the consultation of the fucking governor of California. That was done already. And you don't want to know what they mostly did? They mostly just sat around and did nothing. They literally just sat around and did nothing. I guess they tried to aura farm a little bit. Like, I guess. But that's it. That's all that they did. They accomplished functionally nothing. So, again, what's the point in saying any of this stuff? Like, why say this? It doesn't make any fucking sense. But again, for this guy, it is all about one thing and one thing in particular. He just wants a white ethno-state. That's it. Like, that's all that there is to it. He's been listening to a lot more fucking Nick Fuentes. Quite literally, when he was watching the Tucker Carlson Nick Fuentes fucking interview, mentioned how he wants to bring Nick Fuentes on fucking Twitch, who is banned off of the platform. So, I don't know. Honestly, Asmongold, you probably should bring Nick Fuentes onto the fucking platform and try to have, like, a show with him. It'll get your stupid ass fucking permanently banned. So, as far as I'm concerned, that seems like a win-win in my personal opinion. So, personally, in my opinion, I encourage Asmongold to bring Nick Fuentes onto Twitch in order to get his dumbass also banned as well. So, that'd be great. To kill two birds with one stone. Very good, very cool. And we know exactly why he's saying any of this shit. He just wants a white ethno-state. That's it. This isn't common sense. Nobody likes Nazism. It's a 90-10 fucking issue in the minds of the American people. Nobody fucking wants this white ethno-state homogenized fucking bullshit. No one wants this. This isn't common sense. No one likes this. No one wants this. And the only reason why Asmongold is doing this in particular is because he's gaining prominence amongst a lot of the fucking alt-right. And he has gone further and further down the rabbit hole as a result. It's all about audience retention and capture for him. And it was kind of inevitable that eventually he would start to believe the fucking propaganda given by all these like Nazi freaks who congregate in his fucking chat. Because, quick reminder, he himself also basically used the exact same neo-Nazi fucking talking points that was used in order to justify the burning down of the Institute of Sexology that Magnus Hirschfeld ran. He has advocated for protesters to be shot and fucking killed with live ammunition, same shit that neo-Nazis consistently say, and also has said that other cultures, such as the Palestinians, and this is what he got banned for 2 weeks for, should have been a fucking perma, but whatever, saying that Palestinians are an inferior culture and that the reason why Israel is winning is because they are the stronger sort of power in the region, so therefore it is justifiable for them to do a fucking genocide. And also because of Palestinian culture being generally sort of inferior in comparison to Israeli culture, who just basically steals everything from everyone else. Non-existent fucking culture. But okay, we can talk about cultural superiority. It's complete fucking nonsense from this motherfucker.
You're going to be on getting rid of the gangs. You're going to be on getting rid of all of the illegal aliens. And that's what I would do, right? And it's like all these guys, you know, you've got all the...
Most of the people that the Trump administration has been deporting are legal migrants. In a lot of cases, also citizens. Some of them are illegal immigrants. Sure. Yeah, some of them are. That have done mostly civil misdemeanors. Not really any big federal crimes that would justify having the federal government going after them. Because, quick reminder, coming in illegally, doing illegal immigration in basically every fucking country, that's not a federal crime. That is a civil crime. So it's not even for the jurisdiction of the federal government to be pursuing all of this. So I don't know, like, the point of all of this, and I'm going to keep reiterating this exact same point, he just wants a white ethno-state. That's it.
This technology, all these resources, and you're just sitting around with it doing nothing. That's why you're a fascist? No.
It's called the military-industrial complex. And yeah, you are a fascist.
No, it's not that's not...
Actually, no, I would say, like, honestly, like, worse. I think he's a fucking Nazi.
Being a fascist, that's upholding the law. I understand that this...
That's not the law, though. That, like, it's not the law. Every judge has ruled what Trump is doing is illegal. So he's not upholding the law. It's nonsense. Again, he's going to do the exact same thought-terminating cliche of, oh, it's upholding the law. It's all common sense and stuff like that. Despite the fact that this is stuff, every action Trump administration is doing in terms of immigration is highly fucking unpopular. Nobody fucking agrees with any of this bullshit. And also, judges have ruled most of the stuff that he's doing is illegal.
Might be a big problem for you. But what I would do is I would just simply follow the law. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I understand that you might not like that, but you might not...
Except the law is not being followed. I don't know how many times this needs to be said over and over again. What he is doing is illegal.
Agree with the law, but these words and these terms like, oh, fascism...
Oh, also, by the way, at any point in time when something that goes against things that he wants... and ultimately desires for the construction of the white ethno-state that seemingly he now wants to fucking construct within the United States of America, he's going to claim, like, no, you have to enforce the fucking law, for example. Like, when people legally fucking protest against the actions of ICE, he's talking about, like, no, this is a thing that I don't like, so therefore, the law needs to be fucking enforced right now. You have to enforce the fucking law. You have to start shooting fucking protesters with live fucking ammunition, for fuck's sake. All because he doesn't like the fact that that people are exercising their First Amendment rights of civil fucking protest against what they see ultimately as a foreign fucking occupying force by the federal fucking government coming in and just destroying their communities for basically no fucking reason whatsoever. Again, just a fucking fascist dude.
Communism, capitalism, socialism, these don't mean anything to me. These are just blanket terms that allow people to not have to think about an issue to decide that it's bad.
Very, very funny that this motherfucker is trying to invoke the fact that he's of what he is being called accurately, that being a fucking fascist, is he's trying to use it as in order to argue that the chatter there is using that as a thought terminating cliche. Buddy, you saying that the government is currently following the fucking law and is upholding common sense is you fucking doing a thought terminating cliche, buddy. Like, okay, bro. Like, nice meme.
Bad. That's the or good or bad. So the issue itself, you're not engaging with the issue itself. You're not engaging with the...
That's incredibly fucking hilarious coming from you, motherfucker. You never fucking engage with any of the issues whatsoever. Have you ever considered why that chatter might be calling you a fucking fascist? You literally just advocated for the federal government to deploy the military to assist in fucking immigration enforcement. Something that fascists have done. Guess what? Posse comitatus, the act still is in place right now. If the Trump administration were to do that, it would be illegal unless he were to try to call for the Insurrection Act. And he has not called for the Insurrection Act, because if he were to call for the Insurrection Act, he would get sued into oblivion for that, and he knows he would probably lose that fucking lawsuit. And he would lose that lawsuit. So again, don't fucking come to me talking about how you being called a fascist is a thought-terminating cliche. Buddy, you engage in thought-terminating cliche all the time when you say that the government is currently upholding the fucking law, despite the fact that it's been consistently ruled against and is not currently upholding the fucking law. So, spare me it, dude. You have no idea what a thought-terminating cliche is. Completely nonsensical.
Concept. You're just engaging with the label, and then you're trying to argue based off of the label, not the concept itself. And that's really the way I see it.
Buddy, you said that the military should be helping enforce immigrations, like doing immigration fucking enforcement. Again, Posse Comitatus Act of 1878. Okay, bro.
And yeah, I never think any of these buzzwords or anything like that is just, it should just be immediately ignored, right?
Yeah, just like you saying that everything that's going on is the upholding of the law, and that it's all fucking common sense, buddy. Like, everything that you say should be fucking ignored. Like, I don't know, like, what else to say here besides, Asmongold just wants a white ethno-state. He's been listening to a little bit too much twink, cosmopolitan fucking twink Nick Fuentes, and I don't know, just now wants the fucking white ethno-state. Like, clearly fucking fascistic. I could be fucking Nazi. He hasn't done any of the Jewish conspiracy pit posting quite yet. So, definitely a fucking fascist. Absolutely a fucking fascist. And that chatter was absolutely fucking accurate in calling you a fucking fascist. That's not a thought-terminating cliche. What you ultimately want is fascistic fucking bullshit. So again, spare me at Asmongold. The only reason why you have these fascistic fucking tendencies is because you've just gone down the fucking rabbit hole of fucking fascism, my dude. Listening to too much fucking Nick Fuentes and appealing to all these, like, stupid, incredibly annoying, dumb motherfuckers that you now call a fucking audience. So, you know, hopefully the grift was worth it all, like, in the end there, buddy, because there's no way out of this. You can't make a fucking centrist pivot once this sort of flash in the pan of fascism inevitably fucking peters out, because it's going to inevitably fucking peter out. Like, this shit's not fucking going anywhere. And as soon as you try to make a pivot away, once your audience starts to die down and fascism inevitably starts to fucking die down, this current moment that we find ourselves in starts to fucking die down, you're going to find yourself in a rather deep fucking hole where you're going to be forever fucking alone. So, good luck in that fucking hole that you dug yourself for, Asmongold. You have fun with all of your weirdo white nationalist little fucking buddies there, my dude.